outfits, new Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's wheel to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Broncos sideline, get a look at their head coach. His side hoping to stay above 500 after this week. They're 3-2 here today. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
Finds Troutman. Fights his way through a tackle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Nix off the play action. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. We've set it downs from the 37.
First down, Denver.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Makes the tackle. And he gets him around 6 there. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do and support that win. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Keeping it with Mixon. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
Taken down by
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
So many options on 3rd and 1. That playbook wide open. And when you call a QB sneak, the last thing you want is to see that play go backwards.
The kick by Lutz is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's Young to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before it's hauled down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
It's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun give here to Genty. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Riley Moss with that tackle.
A couple of happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 46
against the blitz. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left. Obviously, nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points.
Denver.
Going after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos go up 10-zip here in the 1st. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
On first down, Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to Genty. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. From the gun on 3rd down. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Working on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
To number 6.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the
Straight ahead with Genty. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Chased out to his right.
That is an effort play. I love that by the defense. Corralling the QB behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down when they decide to scramble. What excellent pursuit to stay on them the entire way.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Gained a little bit there. It kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Broncos.
Nick's now to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He's pushed straight ahead, that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Bronc as they force this 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. That'll be the 1st and more. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And they they've been able to lean on him in the early goings of this NFL season. He's in the top 5 of the NFL in rushing. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
And off to Genty. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. This is Genty on second. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Gets out of trouble. He can run it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Finds the in route complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they take him down right along the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Second down now, they need 7.
At the Raiders' 27-yard line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
In the red zone on first. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nix looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
If it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game. Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
The kick by Lutz is good, and special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
And a Raider first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down.
19.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. He brings it in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense. And we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing it again here. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender. And when you do, you hope to find that connection. But the contact knocked that sucker away.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Young on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jensen headed back out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and
What
10
a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. To throw here on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 14
First down
yards.
from the 42.
That's another Raiders first down.
Working now from the gun. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one's complete over the middle. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Coming up to stop that play with Jade Barron.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a throw. That's taken in by Tucker. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make their way to the end zone. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Extra point converted by Gay, and they'll take the lead.
14. Broncos 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Mims. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Designed run. Here's Nix. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he takes it down to the 33. This play goes for 36. And it's going to be first down, Denver. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10, on to Mixon. Crashes through a tackle. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grabbed a lead on their first series of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good.
Broncos 21.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for two.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a two-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get two.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He'll go play action. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They're throwing it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm? Wow. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This gets the 1st and more. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. 25 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Giving this to Genty. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. If you run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's a Vegas first down.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Give left side to Genty. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
Back to
2nd
throw.
and 7.
He's got it along the sideline. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch while keeping those feet in bounds.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you've got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Here's Genty. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Mims. Escapes the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton taking the field once again. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We've set it down from 37.
And the Broncos first down.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Finds a man, right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Here's the fake, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense look...
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. 1st and 10 from the 32. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he goes out a little short of the 40. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. On the ground with Genty. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another give here to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders in range for a game-winning score. play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Hup.
Back to throw it. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
Give here to Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
Genty again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
And goal to go.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. From the left hash, a 40-yard look.
A 40-yard attempt.
That one is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
On return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Broncos running their offense out once again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, to score some points.
Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Now to throw. They'll have the 1st down and even more. Rolling into enemy territory. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard
to pass. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. And now the Raiders call for the 1st of their timeouts. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll look to throw it to the end zone, but incomplete. Didn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Here he is to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Young on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Back to throw. They go to Genty on the dump off. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have 3rd and short. Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. So 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands for that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. It's caught beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Here he goes, one final shot. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.